Hey guys, welcome to Anna Loves Makeup. I am going to be doing my May favorites today. I am wearing most of the products that I'm going to show you today so that you could see how they go on my skin. I have done some videos using these products and I will actually put cards up here to show you when I have used them. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with my May favorites. So I have two foundations for this month's favorites, and the first one is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have two shades here. So I had 7.5, but I purchased 8.75. The reason why I purchased this one is because I know I'm gonna get darker as the summer months come in. But for now, what I'm doing is mixing both of these together. I did do a video here recently. I think it was my Get Ready With Me date night. I did use both of these together. I mixed them and got the shade that I needed for my skin tone. So yeah, I've been loving this. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. I did use this a while back and then I stopped using it and then I started using it again and then I forgot about it. So I went ahead and picked it out of my stash and I did try it on again and I really do love this, guys. I love the finish of it. I love the way it applies. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. It just gives a really beautiful satin look to the skin and I have been using it quite a bit here lately. The next foundation I want to talk about is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Foundation. This is in the shade 120. I actually have this foundation on right now. This has a beautiful light matte finish. It's not super matte, but it's not glowy at all. I actually did a review on this foundation as well, and I'll link it here. But yeah, I've been loving this foundation. It looks beautiful on the skin. I think it's long lasting. I do need to get a darker shade because of summer coming, but for now this shade is perfect for me and I just love the way it wears throughout the day. If you guys haven't tried it, I would definitely check into it. I did get this for 50% off as well as the concealer and the sponge. So I got really lucky at that time, but I'm sure there'll be other sales to come in the future. So guys, look out for it because when there is a good sale on this foundation, I would definitely try it out. So speaking of the Dose of Colors concealer, this is the shade 12. I love this concealer for my under eyes. I do have it on today. I think it goes on super smooth. It doesn't crease on me as long as I set it, but I normally set my concealers. I don't usually go in with concealer and leave it alone. But yeah, this is a really beautiful concealer for the under eye. It's not drying for me at all. And like I said, it doesn't crease. It just looks so beautiful and flawless on the under eyes. I do feel like it brightens up that under eye and I do believe that it gives really good coverage as well. So I've been really loving this concealer and I've been pairing it up with the foundation, of course. The two go hand in hand. The next concealer that I've been loving, and I've already mentioned it in one of my recent videos where I showed you guys the Sephora products that I purchased and those that worked and those that didn't. Well, this did work, and it's the Too Faced Instant Matte Coverage Concealer. This is what it comes in. It comes like in a little pot, and I kind of wish that it would have come in like a tube or something, but I can get over that because this concealer is such a good concealer for the under eyes. It feels very nourishing. It's not too dry. It's not too emollient. It sets really well, especially with powder. And I just feel like it looks super smooth and it gives really good coverage under my eyes. What I do is actually go in with a clean brush. Most of the time I use my Cosmetics concealer brush. I'll go in there, swirl it around, get a little bit of product because a little goes a long way. And then I just kind of place it under my eyes and then I go in with a beauty sponge to actually blend it out. I will say that I did change from a lighter shade to Honeycomb. I can't remember what shade I had before. I will put it right here, the one I had before, but the one I changed to was Honeycomb. And I really feel like Honeycomb has like a very slight peach undertone to it, where it looks like it covers up my dark circles a little bit more. I think the other one was way too light, especially when I went outside and the sun was showing. I could see that it was really brightening. I don't want it to look too white under there, so I did go purchase the darker shade, and like I said, I got the shade Honeycomb. So I do want to bring up two powders that I've really been loving. The first one is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I've been using this a lot lately. I really love the finish of this. I think it kind of mattifies my skin, but it doesn't make it look like too matte. It just makes my makeup look very flawless. I feel like with this one, it doesn't dry my skin. It just looks really pretty on my skin. It blends in super well, and I especially love it with the Giorgio Armani foundation. I have been wearing both of these a lot. So I feel like this powder with this foundation is perfect together. So I've really been liking the way this powder looks on my skin. And another powder I've been loving is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in medium. This is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, I've hit pan with this powder. I hit pan a long time ago. I hadn't used this powder in a while, and I noticed a bunch of people on YouTube starting to use this powder again, and it just kind of brought it to my attention that I still had this powder in my collection. So I went ahead and pulled it out, started using it. I have it on today and I absolutely love it. I really feel like it does give that airbrush finish to your skin, and it just completes the makeup look so well. So I really love this powder. I think it's such a great powder to actually have at home or even take on the go because it's so compact, and it just does a great job of giving that makeup a beautiful finish. So a primer I've been loving this month and I'm gonna continue to use is the Shiseido Waso Poreless Matte Primer. This is what the packaging looks like. Now the packaging is super small. It's only 0.73 ounces of product, but a little goes a long way. I would say that I use half of a pea size of this product when I use it. And I only use it for my T-zone. I don't really use it anywhere else on my face. I really feel like this covers my pores, and it also keeps me matte throughout the day. I've worn this out in the heat. I've worn this to work where I'm usually outside, and I love this. I think it looks so good on my skin. It keeps those oils from coming out. I just really feel like this is a game changer for me. I just love this product. So this definitely had to be in my May favorites. So one eyeshadow palette that I was really impressed with is the Black Magic Carnivale UOMA palette. I did do a video that was dedicated to this palette, and I love the outcome of the eye look that day. And today I have it on as well. I only have on 2 shades. I have this shade and this shade on. This one I actually have in my crease and above my crease, and then this one, it's a little more detailed on the corner and into my crease. I do have a lighter peach shade on my eyelid, but I got it from another palette. But initially I wasn't gonna put anything there. I just felt like I needed a little bit more makeup to go on camera, because sometimes I can look a little washed out. This look can actually be worn with just these 2 shades that I used. I think they looked really pretty going on. They're very, very blendable, very pigmented, and I just think it's a beautiful palette. Now these shades on the bottom, they're more metallic shimmery shades. I think this one in the middle is like the most glittery shade, but the other ones are super metallic. I'm gonna show you just a couple swatches of these other ones so you can see. These are the more metallic shades. Really, really pretty shades, very pigmented. And this one in the middle, like I said, is a more glittery shade. I did use that during my tutorial in that video. But yeah, I really love this palette. I think it's gonna be perfect for summer, and I just love the look that comes from this palette. So another product I've been loving for May are these BH Cosmetics Eyelights. I do have all 4 shades right here. I have used pretty much every shade except for this one. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of look I want to do with this one, but I have used all these 3 shades, and I absolutely love the way these go on the eye. Now, I think these go on the eye better with a brush than with the wand. So what I'll do is I'll just take a small brush and then I'll just rub it on the tip of the applicator, and then I'll place it on my eye. I just feel like with a brush, I get a little bit more precision with it. Plus, I get a little bit more pigmentation from these eyelights. So yeah, I've been really loving these. I think they're so beautiful on the eye, and they're very, very affordable. I think I paid $5 each for them, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got a coupon code for Malta. So anyway, been loving these. I think they're very beautiful and sparkly, and they just give a really nice pop to the eye. So for blush this month, I've been loving the BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle 4-color blush palette. This is what the palette looks like, and these are the shades. There is a small mirror in here, so that's really nice for travel. But these are the shades of the blush. I really feel like these blushes go on so beautifully. They have such great pigmentation and they blend really well. I do have this shade on my cheeks today, and I think it looks super beautiful with this eye look. They don't go on too harsh. They go on really easily. Like I said, they're very pigmented, so you don't need to go in heavy-handed with a brush. I would just gently tap on there and then place it on your cheek. And if you need more, go back in. But yeah, these are some great blushes for the price. There is another one, and I can't remember if it's called Chocolate Cream Truffle, but that's the one that I have my eye on, and I think I even have it in my cart at Ulta. So when that 20% off coupon off of everything comes out, I'm definitely gonna pick that one up. So a product I've been loving for my body is the Marc Jacobs Glow Away Bronzing Coconut Body Stick. So this is what the body stick looks like. And the shade that I have is Tantric. As you can see, I've been using it quite a bit. It's like smeared all over the edges. But I love this shade of bronzer for my body. I do self-tan. I feel like self-tan is a little bit safer for me because when I was younger, I used to go out in the sun all the time. So I really want to be careful with my skin. So that's why I self-tan. And I really do like a nice self-tan because it does make my skin look a lot healthier. And I feel like the self-tan really kind of helps with toning out my skin. So anyway, when I don't self-tan, or even when I do, I use this glow stick just like on my chest, on my shoulders, on my arms. I have used this on my legs, and I think it just gives a really beautiful bronzy glow to my skin. So yeah, I've really been loving this. I've been using it quite a bit. I do have another body skin tint or bronzer that I've been testing out here lately, and I really do love that one as well, but I haven't used it enough to actually share it with you here on my monthly favorites. So anyway, I love this. I think it's a beautiful product for the body. So I've been loving this product for my eyebrows, and it's the Wonderful Brow by Rimmel. It comes in a small packaging like this, and it says Wonderful Brow on the front. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is such a good brow mascara. This is actually the applicator here. It comes with like a little wand, very, very tiny. But this goes on so well on my eyebrows. At times I don't even need to add color to my eyebrows. I just go in with this and be done. But there are times that I want a little bit more, I don't know, I just want my eyebrows to be a little bit darker and a little bit more put together. So I do go in with the product that I'm about to show you, and then I go with this on top of that product. I really feel this lasts all day. It is a 24-hour waterproof brow mascara. I've used this at work for an entire day in the heat, and I really feel like this keeps my brows in place and it adds just the right amount of color. Now for the product that I use underneath the Wonderful Brow is the Medium Brown Brow Powder Duo by Anastasia. This is what the packaging looks like. So this is the product here. This is the brush that I use it with. It's the number 12 brush by Anastasia. I really love this brush because it's very, very tiny and precise and allows me to get into those areas where I need to fill in. But what I do is I use this lighter shade just for the front part of my brow, and then I go in with a darker shade to kind of shape out from here to the end of my brow. And I really love it because it is so easy to use and it's super quick for me. I use this every day when I go to work, and I've been using it just here at home when I want to just put a little bit of makeup on for the day. I use this because when I use it on its own, it looks very natural and it just goes on really easily. So there's 3 mascaras that I want to show you. 2 of them I use for my upper lashes, and then the other one I use for my lower lashes. One of my products that I use for the upper lashes is the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. This is what the packaging looks like. It is a huge jumbo tube of mascara. And then this is the wand, which is pretty big as well. But I really do like the wand because it has like these grooves in it that help actually catch onto those lashes and pull them up and go through them easily. So yeah, I've been loving this. It does have castor oil in it. As you guys know, I used to wear lash extensions, and during this whole stay-at-home situation, they actually all fell off, and I really haven't felt the need to go back out and get them filled again. I want to try to grow my eyelashes out. I have been using the new lash serum, which I really love. I really feel like it's working, but I do want to use something on my eyelashes during the day that could also help with growth, and I really believe that this does do that. Like I said, it does have castor oil in it, and castor oil has actually been known to actually help growth and thicken the lash. So that's why I'm using this mascara. Now, I will say that this is not a mascara that you would want to use on its own, only because it does smudge just a tad bit, and it really doesn't smudge a lot, but it does smudge. So you might want to go ahead and go in with this and then add another mascara on top, one that doesn't smudge for you. So because it does smudge, and that's the only downfall about this mascara, guys. Other than that, I love the formulation of this, and I think it's a great mascara to help with thickening and growth. So yeah, so because it does smudge a little bit, I do go in with the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara. This mascara added with this really helps like lengthen my lashes. It prevents this one from actually smudging, and it really looks like my lashes are a little bit longer with this. So let me go ahead and show you guys the packaging itself. This is what it looks like. And then it opens up. So it does have an applicator wand that has kind of like an hourglass shape. And I really do love this because when I go into my lashes, I really feel like it lengthens my lashes and it adds a little bit of fullness to them. So I really do like both of these together. I do have a couple mascaras that I do want to purchase that I want to try now that my lashes are actually growing. But for now, I've been loving both of these for my eyelashes, and I think it's working really well for me. So I finally found a lower lash line mascara that I really love. And the product I'm talking about is the e.l.f. Smudge Proof Mascara. This is what it looks like. Now it is double-ended. One side is for upper and one side is for lower. I did use the upper once, but I really don't like this one for my upper lashes. So I hardly ever use that, but I know that the product in it is the same formulation as the product in the lower. So when I'm done with this side, I'm definitely gonna use the other side with this wand. But the side that I've been loving is the lower side. So this is the wand that I'm talking about. It has really fine micro teeth on it. And I really feel like those little micro teeth actually go into the lash line and separate those lashes super well. And I really like the fact that it doesn't smudge under my eyes. I think it does a super job of just keeping those lashes in place and not causing darkness to my concealer. So love this mascara. There's another mascara that my friend Jules was talking about by Wet n Wild, and it also has a very fine tooth comb wand to it. She says that one does not smudge or smear at all either, and it does separate those lashes really well. So I am going to actually find it and purchase it. I told her that I went to Walmart, Target, CVS, Ulta, and I could not find that mascara for nothing. I think it's just completely sold out, probably because it's so good. I am on the hunt for that one, and as soon as I get it, I will be trying it. But for now, this one is excellent, and it's such an affordable mascara as well. So the last products I want to go over are some lip products. The first one is this NYX Filler Instinct in Beach Casual. This is what the packaging looks like. I have seen other shades in this. This is the only nude shade they had, but the other shades are really pretty and vibrant, like pinks and reds. So if you're into getting some brighter shades, I would definitely check those out as well. But this shade right here is perfect for me. It is a nude shade and it goes on so super glossy. It's supposed to be like a lip filler product that's used on top of the lips, like kind of like those lip plumping products. It doesn't have the feeling where it feels like it's like stinging, or if it's hot, you know, kind of like cinnamon touching your mouth. It doesn't have any of that feeling to it. But that is the shade right there. It's just a beautiful pinky peach nude. And I absolutely love this, like for everyday wear. I keep this in my pocket every time I go to work, and I actually just put it on throughout the day. So yeah, I've really been loving this. I don't feel like it gives you like a super plumping effect, but I really love the formulation of this. So that's why I had to have it in my May favorites, because this is such a good glossy type of lip product that doesn't feel sticky on the lips, and that actually feels like it's kind of like nourishing the lips as well. So really love this product. Another plumping product that I really love is the LA Girl Glossy Plumping Lip Glosses. I have two shades here. I bought a third shade that I'm not really super fond of, but I do love these two shades right here, and I love the formulation of these. I have them on today. I have actually both of these on today. This one that I have on the bottom is Plush, and then I have Fancy kind of in the center. These are super comfortable lip glosses. They go on really easily. They're not sticky. They don't feel tacky on the lips or anything like that, but they look really beautiful on the lips. And I do feel at times they do have this like plumping effect to them when you initially put them on, because they do have that little sensation to them. It doesn't sting, or it doesn't feel like bad on the lips. It doesn't hurt, but it does have some sort of sensation on the lips. I feel like with that it makes me feel like it's working a little bit. You know, I do see a little bit of smoothing effect to my lips when I put these on. So yeah, I really like these. They are very pigmented. That's Plush right there, and that's Fancy. So you can see that they're super pigmented glosses, and they really do give off a nice shine. All right, guys, that is the end of my May favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.